How's it going, guys? I'm going to drop a quick talk here. So it looks like former President Donald Trump has been throwing out some thoughts regarding the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial recently, as can be seen from this tweet from the RSB Network Twitter. Trump's tweet is as follows. Has anybody been watching the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial? What a lovely couple. First of all, Johnny sued her for writing an article in a tiny outlet that practically nobody read because he didn't want to get bad publicity. How did that work out? She countersued for $100 million. The charges are many and salacious, the nicest of which is that she threw a bottle at him and it took off his finger. She must have a Sandy Koufax type arm. Will they get back together and live happily in peace? Not since tariffs are great has Donald Trump dispensed this much wisdom. So with regards to the bottle, Trump sounds like one of those female tradcon types that allege to be against feminism but then turn around and say things like women aren't strong enough to physically assault or hurt a man and berate men for saying that they have been assaulted because all women are precious angels apparently. This is also jarring to see considering that Trump has been supposedly the only president to give a damn about men's issues in any way, and I'm wondering at this point if it wasn't really all just a grift. He never was an MRA, nor was he actually red pill. I don't think necessarily anybody made that mistake before, but I'll let my friend and mentor Peter Wright's reaction tweet speak more clearly on this one. Gotta call it as I see it. On this occasion, Trump talks like a blue ribbon winning dumbass. Whatever happened to his 2018 perspective? It is a very scary time for young men in America, where you can be guilty of something you may not be guilty of. Anyone who has been paying attention to the trial as it happens, who cares about the due process and isn't a brain-dead feminist jackass, can clearly see that things aren't looking good in the slightest for Amber Heard. She's getting exposed, and she herself is digging her own metaphorical grave live for the world to see. And Mr. Depp has been clearly wronged in ways that so many common men endure today but are silenced, and the issue is now finally seeing some sort of daylight. But Trump seems to be getting a kick from kicking down Mr. Depp in his diatribe, exposing Trump as not really meaning what he said in the past about scary times for young men. By the way, let's make one thing clear, Mr. Former President. Scary times for young men aren't exactly new in history at all. It's been a historical constant. And if you look closer at the tweet, it looks like Trump's being a total simp for Amber as he pedestalizes how she countersued Depp and implied that Depp was stupid at all for speaking out. The fact that everybody in mainstream media was going on about Depp being an abuser at the time is a bit hard to ignore, and I'm sure Depp would have been justified in his legal action if he was the prime receiving end of the abuse and that op-ed was a lie. On that last bit here, will they ever get back together and live happily in peace, in all capital letters? Well, I'm betting that if the situations were reversed and Depp was the abusive, non-housebroken train wreck that Heard is, and Heard was the mature one who actually struggled to speak out, Trump wouldn't be saying something like this. You'd know he'd be saying completely different. Apparently, men should just endure abusive and violent relationships, just get over it and try and be happy together. How blue pill can a guy get really here? Not terribly different from man up, bro, and take the abuse. Your woman is always right. Respect women, bro. Seriously, though, I don't think this is doing Trump any favors in any way, because so many are watching the trial as it happens, and the recorded evidence is likewise viewable in every possible way. In ways I never expected in this gynocentric woke society that we currently live in, Johnny Depp is actually getting the massive support he deserves, actually. Completely unprecedented, in my opinion, but it's happening, and I like it. It's glorious. I've been defensive enough of Trump in the past. Trump derangement syndrome is very real, and I did my very best to identify it as it happens, and I've refused to succumb to it. I've even ended up voting for him for my own reasons during the second time around. And I know how mainstream outlets have been launching an anti-Trump campaign from the get-go, so uniquely concentrated in ways I've never seen before. But I can't defend Trump here. If Trump gets any bad press from this, I can't defend him. This time, it wasn't an idiotic statement, and he should know it. Anyway, guys, thanks for taking the time to listen and read here. Did you like this short, kind of quick talk format here where I take someone's hot take or something and take it apart? Be sure to let me know, and I'll try to make this kind of thing more frequently. Join me in my Subscribestar account. I've simplified the tiers to make them more economical to join. Here's my social media. Yes, I am back on Twitter. Thanks for watching.